Drinking buddies, we're at the very end of 2024, and it is time to figure out what the very best whiskey of 2024 was. Let's go.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, drinking buddies. So at the end of every year, I do a little tournament to find the best whiskey of the year. And earlier in the year, my good buddy Patrick sent me over a tournament that was the best whiskeys released in the first half of 2024. So I thought it would be kind of fun to sort of combine those two tournaments and do a huge tournament. So if you haven't seen those videos yet, that's okay. You can go watch them right now, or I can just tell you what the winners were. So the winners for that tournament were a 11-year Willet Purple Top called Willet for Prez and Russell's 15. Those two whiskeys won that tournament. And so they did eliminate some pretty solid stuff along the way, like Jack 12 has already been eliminated, Little Book 8, let's see, what else? Elijah Craig A123, or A124, I mean, sorry. So there's been some banger whiskeys that have already been eliminated, and we have some absolute hitters in here. So the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna pick a winner from here and a winner from here. We're gonna put them to head, and that one will move on to the next round. And then when we get to the absolute final round, we already have Russell's 15, we already have Willet 11-year in there, and we're gonna pick 3 whiskeys from this tournament. We had a little bit of a wrench get thrown into it because I picked the 24 whiskeys, I'm all set to start filming, and a Thomas H. Handy sample showed up from Sazerac. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and move that all the way to the end. So we have 3 whiskeys in the finals already. Once again, Russell's 15, Thomas Handy 2024, and the Willet 11-year Purple Top. Those 3 whiskeys are already locked in, and we need to find 3 more. And this year I thought it'd be fun to have a golden buzzer, kind of like what's that show? America's Got Singing, is that it? America's Got Singing. And they have a golden buzzer, and so if there is a round that I'm having trouble with, one whiskey I can just go ahead and move all the way to the finals, and then the other one will be the winner in that round. Like, so if I'm having trouble picking between 2, hopefully I won't use that tonight since these are the first 2 rounds, and we have, let's see, 16 more whiskeys to go. Wait, that's not right. We have 6 here, 18 more whiskeys to go. This is tough. But this means that we will have tested 50 whiskeys in this tournament to get down to a final greatest. So I think that's pretty cool. Enough rambling, glass 1. No shocker, the nose is amazing. It is very, very like cinnamon, nutmeg forward. Not even necessarily like rye spice, just like fall, like pumpkin spice type vibes. Bright, citrusy as well, little honey. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm not going to be doing any bottle guessing today, but whatever that is, I'm not going to, when I say I'm not going to bottle guess, I really do mean it. But that is just hitting my palate in a way that apparently I needed that today. That is exactly what I needed today. But yeah, that is really bright. It's citrusy. It's, man, that is delicious. Yeah, I'm actually kind of blown away by how much I'm loving that right now. Different nose on this one. Yeah, this is a little bit darker, a little bit more oak presence here, a little bit more like, instead of this one being like bright and citrusy, this is more like raisins and cherries. Wow. So that's really good too. So that's got a ton of barrel influence on it. Older gal, nice barrel char flavor going on here. A little bit of a leathery tobacco type thing. That's really good too. Not as good as Glass 1, at least so far. This has got a little tiny bit of a cherry thing, but also a little bit of that like astringent permanent marker type thing on the nose. Not necessarily a bad thing, as long as it's only on the nose. I don't like that on the palate as much. Let's see. Oh. Okay. I do have that tiny bit of permanent marker thing on the palate here, but it's subtle enough to not take over. I don't mind it. There's cherry. There's mouthfeel on here is amazing. This is a complex, wonderful, amazing whiskey. Wow, this is tough because I really felt like this first one blew me away, but this third one might even be better. So I'm gonna go through these one more time. When we come back, I'll pick my winner and then we'll move over here. The way I reacted to this first glass, I think that has to be my winner, so that one's moving on. I don't think this third one is quite golden buzzer worthy, but it is close. It is so good. Yeah, it was between that one, the first and the third one. Second one, great whiskey. I just think I like that first one a little bit more, so that one's gonna move on, and that was, I guess I should leave it here so I don't screw up these numbers. So that was glass one. And that'll take on the winner from this here. Now this is more like, these were very interesting wild noses. This is like more of a typical bourbon nose where I'm just getting like brown sugar, bourbon vanilla, a little bit of a unique cake frosting thing here. Very sweet is what I'm trying to say. Ooh. Ooh, guys. Just wow. Okay. That's really good. Leather, tobacco, cherry, older bourbon vibes, really phenomenal. Great proof, nice mouthfeel. Can't say enough good things about whatever that is. But what the heck do I have here? This is mesquite honey. And like, man, this is gonna sound crazy, but this is like deserty. This is like creosote in the rain, and like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's deserty. Oh wow. Just shut up. That was so good. Yeah, that's a single malt, and it is peachy for days. It is so peachy, subtle smoke. Man, I guess that makes sense why I got like that deserty mesquite thing on the nose. That's probably one of the single malts that's in this tournament. I only think there's 2 single malts in the tournament. So I know I said I'm not bottle guessing, and I really do mean it, but I think that's probably the Balcones Cataleja. But just throwing it out there that that's what came in my brain. I want you guys to know if I have any bias. I don't feel like I do, but oh my gosh, now this nose. Dare I say, like, these 2 noses were amazing, and this is probably the best nose I've smelled all night. This is peachy on the nose. Like apricot, peach, like stone fruit for days. Very sweet, syrupy, mapley. Love it. Love this nose. Oh my gosh. There's a subtle smoky thing here. Appley, peachy. This is like the fruitiest single malt I think I've ever had. Wow. Dang, that might be the best thing I've had tonight. And whatever's in glass 1 is also amazing. So this is tough. This round is going to be a nightmare. This round is going to be a bloody nightmare for me to pick one. I'm going to pause. I'm going to try to pick one, and dang it, this is gonna hurt. Eliminating one of these is going to hurt. I gotta be honest, I am very tempted to golden buzzer one of these, but it's the first round, and I feel like I gotta save that so you guys are like waiting for it. Also, I'm sure there's just, there's amazing things to come, so I think it's too early. All three of these I love. I could see myself picking any of these to be the winner. This guy I had to eliminate barely, but this is an all-out brawl between these two. These two, they're hitting for me today in such a special way, but I feel like I have to take this one. This is so good, and it's just got it has the best nose of probably any of these whiskeys up here, but I just love the mouthfeel, palate, and finish on this one. That's got to be our winner. So I'm going to move these out of the way. And now we have glass 1 against glass 6. And for the win of this round. So glass 1 against glass 6. That glass 1 is so good. But this is just like, this is pumpkin pie on the nose. And I've never said that about I don't think I've ever said that about a whiskey before, but I recently did a pie eating contest. It was pumpkin pie, and that's what this is reminding me of. Man, I straight up love both of these whiskeys. But I think I gotta give the nod. Oh, this is so hard. Guys, you don't know how hard it is to do this job. First of all, I make like 14 cents an hour when you really calculate it out, but obviously I do it for fun. But anyway, I love both of these whiskeys. I'm having such a hard time picking, but I think the right choice is glass 1. I do. I think the way that one blew me away the second I tasted it, I don't think I replicated that experience anywhere else in the flight, even on this one and the one that I loved next to it. I'm second guessing it. I am straight up second guessing it. But I think the right choice is to move this one forward. I do. This is the winner. So glass 1 moves on. It's not in the finals yet. It will go against some of these other winners, and then we'll decide. But yeah, this was extremely fun. I hope you guys liked it as much as I did. Have you had any of these whiskeys? Did I look stupid at any point? I didn't do any bottle guessing, so that usually helps. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of did on that one where I was like, well, this is probably Balcones, but I said that, right? Probably Balcones. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Every time you guys like these videos, every time you guys subscribe to the channel, you make this thing possible. I could not do this without you. Cheers.
I'm your drinking buddy.